Welcome to Cameta Camera Snapshots. Today we're looking at the Panasonic LUMIX LX100 II, an updated version of the very popular enthusiast compact LX100. With intuitive manual controls, a fast lens, 4K video, and enough interesting features to keep any photographer busy, the LX100 II aims to be the compact camera of choice for serious shooters. Let's take a closer look. Starting with the body of the LX100 II, not much has changed from its predecessor. The only apparent change in its appearance is the front of the grip, now a little less rubbery, and the more prominent logo. Overall, the camera is about the size of a small mirrorless camera, not exactly pocketable, but compact enough to carry with you everywhere. The main appeal of this camera, of course, is the abundance of manual controls. Starting on top, you have dedicated dials for shutter speed and exposure compensation, plus a customizable function button, one of 5 function buttons on the new model. To change the aperture, users get a dedicated ring on the front of the lens with an auto position and click stops along the way, from f1.7 to f16. In addition, the lens features a customizable control ring that can be used to control a number of functions, from zoom to ISO to white balance, whatever you like. Then you have one of the more unique controls of the LX100 series, an aspect ratio switch. While 3:2 is the most common still photo size, 16:9 is useful to match up with HD video. 1:1 is perfect for Instagram and other profile pictures, and 4:3 is, well, you never know if you'll need 4:3. This kind of on-sensor cropping means you don't get to utilize the entire area of the 4/3 size sensor. However, your angle of view stays the same no matter what aspect ratio you choose, so you can shoot several different versions of the same scene without having to crop it manually or move your camera because the angle of view changed. For social media and other fast turnaround projects, it's a nice feature to have. Other physical features of the LX100 II include a hot shoe for an external flash, and by the way, the camera comes bundled with a tiny flash unit in case you need some extra light, an electronic viewfinder, and a 3-inch touchscreen that gives you easy menu browsing, touch functionality during playback, and most notably, autofocus point selection whether you're using the monitor or the viewfinder. You'll also get an HDMI out port for high-def playback, and a USB port that lets you charge your battery in camera. No microphone or headphone jacks, although this hasn't changed from the previous model. The lens is also unchanged, a 24 to 75mm equivalent zoom lens with a fast max aperture range, and optical image stabilization. One great feature of this lens is a close focusing distance of just 3 centimeters, so great macro photos are easy to frame and capture, and with post-focus, you can really pinpoint the exact area of focus you want on very tiny subjects. Internal improvements include a new sensor and processor combo borrowed from the GX9 for better detail and improved JPEG colors, 4K video in 30p, faster autofocus with Panasonic's depth from defocus technology, face and eye detection for better portraits, up to 11 frames per second shooting at full resolution, or 30 frames per second with 4K photo mode, Bluetooth for faster wireless transfers and easy pairing for remote camera control, and some cool new monochrome photo style options for beautiful black and white pictures. Overall, the LX100 II keeps what worked with the original model: the body, the controls, the lens, the multi-aspect feature, and updates it all with a better sensor and faster processor, plus a variety of features that have been well received in other newer LUMIX models. One last thing to note, there's no silver version this time around, at least not yet, so an all-black LX100 II will have to do. In the box, you'll find a battery, external flash, flash storage pouch, lens cap and a little lens cap leash, carrying strap, AC adapter, and USB cable. And of course, you can get yours at Cameta.com.